Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and this is Heart and Hand Creations and Events. Today we are getting straight to the video at hand, and today's video is the Dress Form DIY Design Series. This dress form we're dressing up today for a bridal shower or for a sweet 16. So we start off with the measurements: 9 inches from the top to the bottom of where the baskets meet is 9 inches. 14 inches is around the circumference where the baskets meet, and 13.5 inches around the cinched waist of the dress form. Once I have my measurements established, I move forward with the fabric, which is tulle. I have a coarser tulle and I have a fine textured tulle. And this one I'm starting off with the more coarse textured tulle, which you would use underneath of a bridal dress or bridal gown. So I doubled my fabric and I measured out 13 inches. 13 inches width. Now the length, I pretty much eyeballed the length. So I would figure that I probably did about 4 yards. I'm going to guess about 4 yards. Now that I have my width and my length, I use the needle and thread to gather my fabric according to the measurements that I took. For the outer skirt or the outer fabric, which is the fine textured tulle, keep in mind that I followed the same method of cutting and measuring, with the measurements being 15 inches in width and 4.5 yards in length. And the fabric is also doubled. After I had both pieces of fabric gathered together, I sewed them together to create the skirt for the dress form. I wanted to make sure I had a nice full skirt. And here you see it's finished. After that, I went ahead and I added some trim around the waistline. Right here is a treats tray that I had made some time ago. This is what I use for the dress form pedestal. And these are 2 plates that I purchased from the thrift store, and I used 2 candle holders from the Dollar Tree. I used epoxy glue to hold them together because, as we know, hot glue and glass is not a permanent hold. I also use the fairy lights for illuminating my dress forms. I also have right here a bouquet from another project. That's what I'll be using for this DIY. And I also use push lights with the remote control. Also here I have a frosted glass bowl with lights in it that have the I guess that gives off a warm fiery glow. Right here, just fitting the skirt around the dress form to see how it works. But before we put that in place, I want to do the top. And what I did was the fabric that I had left over from the cuttings, that's what I used. And I folded it in a way where it would fit perfectly around the top of the dress form to create a top. I used a straight pin to hold it in place once I was comfortable with how it was fitting. once I secured that first piece in place, I used a second piece to finish covering the top of the dress form. And all I did was wrap that around once, brought it around to the front, and twisted and overlapped the two pieces and took it around to the back like that, and I positioned it around to the back, and I just tied a knot, and I just stuffed it down inside of the existing fabric. So I didn't want to make, again, I'm not making this a permanent fit. I want to be able to change out and redress this dress form, or redesign the dress form. I also used an extra stick pin to secure my fabric in place. If you like what I've done so far, guys, give me a thumbs up for a like. Now that my top is in place, I go ahead and attach the skirt to the dress form. I used a stick pin to secure that in place also. I'm not sure if I mentioned it early on, but the waist of this skirt has an 1.5 inch allowance, which gives me room to play around with for making sure that the skirt does fit around the dress form. Now I'm going to use this straight pin to secure my skirt in place, and here we go. I decided to add a brooch, a silver brooch, to dress up the top to bring it all together. Now I'm going to secure my dress form onto the pedestal, and she is ready for the final result, and here it is. What do you think, guys? I think she turned out beautiful. And here you see I've added the veil to the dress form to complete the look. And this is the perfect look for a bridal shower, or it could even be used for a gift table at the wedding. But anyway, guys, I think it turned out beautiful. If you think so too, leave a comment below. And you know what? This would be perfect also for a sweet 16. But if you like this project and you like the content that I put out today, give me a thumbs up for a like. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And I want to say hello to my current viewers and my current subscribers and my new subscribers. And if you are a current viewer and have not subscribed yet, what you waiting for? Tap that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell to know when the next DIY project comes up. And guys, I think I'm going to start this off as a series, a dress form series, and I'll be doing a few more of these dress forms. And if you want to see how that's going to be turning out, don't forget to hit the notification bell after you have subscribed if you are not a subscriber. And guys, I will see you all in the next DIY video. Thank you. Bye-bye.